All right. Bad timing on that, by the way.
Someone's not paying attention.
Like, really bad
Hello?
timing. Anyways, completely threw me off my game there.
I'm sorry.
You
Ugh.
threw him off the screw.
Hello, my fellow tricksters and their victims. Commander here. And today we are continuing our journey through the Craigstead Chronicles. Specifically, what town is this again?
This is,
Coneyberry?
Coneyberry,
Coneyberry, that's
yes.
it. Specifically Coneyberry, the town of Coneyberry. No relation to cone. No relation to cones or berries, apparently. Plenty of
Absolutely not. There are no berries to be found anywhere in the city.
plenty of dark
Only
magic and plenty of dark magic and mushrooms, though.
Yes.
I mean, I would rather have the necromancy than the child armies.
The
Wait, what child?
child armies.
Joseph Coney.
Oh, yeah.
Coney 2012.
I
I'm gonna make somebody's brain go,
I remembered what you're talking about.
go sit in a corner.
Stop trying to kill him! We need him for the rest of the campaign! Stop it!
You need me for the rest of the campaign, do you? How can I kill off my character now? I'm
No.
kidding. I'm kidding. Or am
That's
I?
it. Get out.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Maybe.
Say that now. Anyway, so who wants to do a recap from the last session?
Sorry, what you see here is a plan came together. So, the previous session we had, unfortunately had an encounter with the mayor. We had a bit of a disagreement, you see, or at least Sapar and Silver did, you see. Then we ended up like going upstairs and joined them and finding this bloke murdered. So we have to figure out quick, how do we get away with this? So we end up spreading ourselves throughout town. Like, some of us go to the enchanter, some of us go on to search for more clues about the situation. And then as soon as we all get ourselves set up, some of us outside the old what is it called? The old Guard Inn, right outside the mayor's office. The mayor, being zombified, suddenly decides, at 3 hours later, on the dot, to run through the window, left for everyone to see. Lou DeClankley, being right on the scene, goes up, uses his expert medical knowledge to sleight of hand, prestidigitate the body warmth. That way no one could figure out that he was been dead for hours. And that's how you get away with murder.
That's how you get away with unaliving.
And,
You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh my god.
and, to top it all off, I believe that reenactment is worth an extra 2K worth of experience.
ooh,
No.
Favoritism!
Hey, you had the opportunity to do an amazing reenactment too. It's not my fault you didn't jump at it. I'm joking. Okay.
I never do the recaps because my memory can't handle it.
You need to upgrade your RAM. Come on.
It's not that I need to upgrade my RAM. It's that I need to repair my RAM.
Repair, upgrade, same difference sometimes.
Unfortunately, you can't repair and or upgrade the RAM in the human mind.
So certain mushrooms actually do have a certain ability to help with that, and I'm not talking about the fancy fun kind. I'm talking about like more just medicinal in general mushrooms.
What are these mushrooms? I shall put them on every pizza I consume.
Ooh,
From what
lion.
I've heard, lion's mane and turkey tail.
Again,
Yeah.
I shall put them on every pizza I consume. I shall make soup with these mushrooms. I shall make stews. I shall make...
I don't know about turkey tail, but you can find lion's mane in a culture at a local grocery store. I'll talk to you about it later.
Yes!
Unfortunately, as we mourn for the mayor, we shall now mourn for your wallet.
Oh
All of
yeah.
those mushrooms.
Oh, also, I'm not saying I want some of the other kind of mushrooms, but...
Oh, they
Well,
help
if
even
you're
more.
interested in mushrooms being in a part of this campaign, I did just get the mycologist primer.
But Zapar,
Mycologist primer.
but Zapar definitely is interested in mushrooms. He believes that with
You know,
enough...
it's a shame we weren't streaming the earlier sessions when we hotboxed everybody with magic mushrooms.
Tell me about it. Not to mention the one where Zapar thought the one guy was a leprechaun.
Y'all get into the craziest of things. You got
He's
high off of absinthe and mushrooms, and it's
he still
y'all is
believes.
crazy.
By the way, he still believes that on the absinthe that he ascended to a higher plane of existence and that there are leprechauns there.
Another thing that happened was during right after all that, Zapar, while everyone was waiting for the evening's festivities to commence,
All right, I carried Sora upstairs, put her in bed, and then contacted the demon I had previously made a deal with.
right, and you made a new deal to get your soul back for 99 additional souls that are similar to the mayor's.
Or better.
And I was awake and heard that.
Yes.
You put me to bed, but you did not make sure I was asleep.
Calypso, while that was going on, you had a desire of your own, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, so we're gonna visit what Calypso was doing during this time.
Who is this barber person?
Barber? What?
This
I don't know, but they must be pretty cool.
So that's Nat. Gotcha.
What do you mean, I'm puzzled.
In the chat.
Oh,
I'm screen sharing the chat, so you should be able to see it.
yeah.
Got that up there so that everyone can see the chat, even if they're not actually interacting with it.
So
Apparently, sorry.
Where do you post this?
Where did I post what?
What?
He's streaming it as well as alongside the game.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you have to be able to toggle between the two of them in order to actually see either one. Anyway, Calypso,
Yeah.
are you going to be visiting the same room that, Silra and Zapar are at? or are you getting your own room?
I'm
gonna try this. Ah.
I would probably. So, my character typically sleeps in a tree. So I don't know that I would actually need a room.
However, your intention is to do something that might spook some people, especially people who had just seen the person who you would be transforming into.
Oh God.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I would be probably going up to the room to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna be sharing the room with Silra and Zapar there?
Yes.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. I think Sora and Zapar had a conversation after she witnessed that, right?
Yes, you did.
I cannot remember the contents of that conversation at all.
Does Silra remember? No?
Nope.
Fuck.
Yay, I'm the only one!
Okay. Okay. Okay, Smarty Pants, remind us.
I don't think I will.
That's not fair.
That'll become a history check for later. Anyway,
No, that's not fair. Our characters just had that conversation. They would remember. We're just idiots.
Yeah.
We're just idiots. Well, to be fair, I'm like, you
To
know,
be fair,
sometimes
that was
people
towards
forget
the
things.
end of last session.
Which
sorry,
was
can
2
I
weeks
may or may
ago.
not have been
Luke
almost
blankly
falling
there
asleep.
for a moment. Can Luke? What was that?
I'll let her go first.
Well, I was just saying, I'm pretty sure that was near the end of last session, and I may or may not have been close to falling asleep.
Pretty sure I was too, actually.
We had a long game last time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Lou, you were saying something?
I said, to be fair, it's perfectly possible for any character to forget anything at any point, because I'm like, we've had a lot of crazy shit happen.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
but
got a piece of ice in my mouth.
my point is, it's fair to assume that Zapar might forget it later, but it's not fair to assume that he forgot the conversation, the very important conversation that he just had.
I mean, do you want to rehash it out right now?
I'd like to remember what was said. I want to try and keep
Yeah.
it. I want to try to keep continuity.
Samesies.
I didn't remember not to click that.
Alternatively, I can just look up the video that actually recorded the conversation, but I don't want to do that in the middle of the stream.
It was mostly sentimental stuff.
That does not help me.
Ah! Anyway, so if I recall correctly, the two of you were talking about how, how you were trying to get your soul back.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you'd like to rehash it right away, go for it, and then I can always bring Calypso right into the middle of it somewhere.
I mean, I guess. If we want to do that, we can just pick up right from after the demon left.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellie, if we run across a butcher shop along the way to anything that we're doing, let me know.
Oh yeah, muscles. You need muscle tissue next.
Oh, gosh. I forgot about that.
We finally figured out that we just need to ask Minilu to find out what he's gonna start collecting next.
Specifically tongues.
Oh, I was saving that for a surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, that was never mentioned to our characters, so we don't know that.
That's fair. Very fair.
Then it would leave us
Anyway.
pretty speechless.
Anyway,
That was a bad joke. And I loved it.
I have a small child. I'm allowed to make terrible jokes.
anyway,
What's my excuse? I don't have no child.
you are a child.
I am not a child. I am
You are a child with a drinking permit.
and the right to vote.
Anyway,
Alright, so the demon just left. Alright then. 99 souls to go.
99 souls on the wall.
99 barrels of souls. Take one down, scream it around. 98 barrels of souls on the wall.
Once you sold your soul?
You were supposed to be asleep.
See, that's the thing. You put me to bed, but you never checked if I was asleep.
Don't
You should know, I'm the one who always is perceptive of what's going on.
don't worry
So?
about it.
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
Well, if you heard our conversation, you know I'm handling it.
I mean, yeah. Am I not allowed to worry about you?
It's not something
Because
that
for one, that's no small task.
I'll probably just cheat and see if dear old dad has souls tucked away.
I mean, at the rate we're going, there's probably going to be no shortage of heinous things that we find, but why did you sell?
I needed information. Information that I wasn't exactly going to find just asking around. Mortavarius
enter Calypso.
Mortavarius has been around a very long time, and he's been gone even longer. There's not exactly a lot of people around who actually know who he is.
Yeah,
Still, the
I
o-
would say that.
the only thing I really got was his full name, his full history, up to a certain point.
And Calypso, you reach the door?
Do I hear them talking?
You can hear voices from within the door. Roll perception to see if you can perceive specifically what they're saying or if they're just talking. If you can make out the specific words.
19.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
I will put my ear up to the door to listen to what they say.
You sneaky bitch. No. Everyone's so nosy. I just say, one of the things I found out was actually kind of depressing. For all the delusions of grandeur he seems to have, he was a mere farmer's son.
Yeah. The story of somebody who came from nothing.
What's more is his little dark path began over a fucking apple.
An apple?
Someone stole an apple from one of his father's trees, so apparently that warranted death.
Was that his determination or his father's determination?
His father actually counseled that it was best to just let it go.
Huh.
At this point, I'm going to ask for a stealth check from Calypso.
Nine.
That doesn't even
Yeah,
beat my passive perception.
Yeah.
Silra and Zapar, you hear a floorboard squeak right outside the door.
After the floorboard squeaks, I'm gonna knock on the door.
I want to make a dexterity check to see if Zapar reacts quicker than she can knock.
Yeah, this can be definitely a contested dexterity check. Both of you roll that dexterity.
Mainly because this is some very private things that he's talking about, and the idea of someone listening in would have him react very strongly, very swiftly.
And congrats, Zapar beats Calypso. So,
Zapar...
as Calypso raises her hand to knock on the door, Zapar opens up the door.
Oh no. Zapar doesn't open up the door.
What does Zapar do?
Zapar thinks there's a spy listening into his very private, this very private information. There's a Bigby's hand coming through the door right now as a fist.
Oh no.
Wait, a what fist?
A Bigby's hand?
hand.
I don't know what that does.
Think,
It's basically Mage Hand, but on steroids.
No. Have any of you seen Vox Machina? Think,
You're muted.
I'm muted?
TK.
I was saying that, yeah, it's essentially, like Ellie said, a bigger version of Mage Hands that's more meant for physical interaction and attacks. Like, you know, you can actually, like, fly on top of Bigby's hand if you're small enough and stuff like that. Like, you know, versus, like,
Here we go.
5 to 10 pounds.
This is an actual, from Legends of Vox Machina, this is an actual instance of someone using Bigby's hand. Or as he calls it, Scanlan's hand.
It's in essence Mage Hand, but on steroids.
So basically a giant ethereal fist is punching through the door because Zapar thinks that a spy is listening to things he'd rather be kept private.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna need Calypso to do a Dex saving throw. Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think that beats my spell save DC. So
Yeah. So Calypso dodges right out of the way. Just as the door kind of splinters around it, around this giant ethereal fist. You're muted.
You just
And when that happens, you hear me go, eep!
you just hear Zapar's voice, probably about the angriest you've ever heard him. Just, who goes there? You sniveling coward!
Give you the sniveling part, but I'm no coward.
Calypso!
Why are you punching me with ethereal fists?
Zapar is apparently very good at fisting.
Yeah, he fisted right through that door. Speaking of fisting right through that door, as this is going on, you suddenly hear from the base of the stairs, "What the hell is that ruckus?"
That sounds like it's my friends. I'll send someone up there to go check on them, and I like pick out Minnie Lou out of my chest drawer and toss them towards the stairs.
I love how Lou just knows. Like, destruction is
Just
happening.
fucking eat.
I love how Lou just knows. It's like, destruction is happening. It's my friends.
Like I could cast message. But I want Minnie Lou to go and insult you for once again causing chaos. You're muted.
Calypso, you're muted.
Sorry, my son came in here. I was talking to him for a sec.
Okay.
You want to hear something really cool?
What?
The stream, the bars on the stream have been green this whole time, and there has not, and the dropped frames is still at 0.
Lovely.
Right?
You better knock
that's
on
what
some
the
wood
whole-
right now.
I need to find some real wood.
So Minnie Lou gets
Ah.
tossed
Sounds-
over, and he's like, "You fucking bastards!" And like, lands over by the stairs, goes up, and was like, "Oh, you fucking wankers!" Like,
I'm just gonna
It's the top.
punt Minnie Lou when he gets to the top.
You bastard!
Do you know how long it took him to climb those stairs? He is like a foot tall.
That's what makes it funny.
At seeing Minnie Lou get hunted causes regular Lou to just start going up the stairs
And Zapar is
at
laughing.
a frightening speed.
And Zapar
Like-
is laughing this whole time.
No, I want you to imagine how unsettling this thing is. This is a creature. This is a robot that does not move like a person, and I'm fully like skittering out, like crawling along the wall.
Oh my god, why?
Oh, yo!
I punted Minnie Lou off the stairs.
Lou has
An eye twitching.
eye twitching, and then he takes his hand to Zapar, and then his hand splits open, and it's two different, like, smaller, more spider-like hands, and it's just like, don't do that again. As he, like, brushes the side of your face.
I just say, well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you've got to admit it was a little funny.
I'll kick Nyx next time.
Lou would never! Lou loves Nyx!
No. You disrespected Lou, and now Lou is just like he's not gonna do it. But he is fully like, is this done with your bullshit?
There hasn't been much bullshit from Zapar.
You murdered the mayor.
That was not murder, that was justice.
Yeah, but you kind of did it like without really thinking and shit like that, and I had to clean up the mess.
Alternatively, Zapar could have let the man keep abducting people to fuel his own longevity.
It's a matter of your impulsivity.
Jen,
Huh.
are they talking about murdering the mayor out loud?
No.
This is out of character.
Okay.
You also have to consider, though, the fact that had the party just left after the mayor had confessed all of that, there's a good chance he would have had the party arrested in order to silence us.
Yeah.
We needed to handle him then and there.
But Lou is like looking at you with the last bit of patience that he has. He's just like, I really would appreciate for the next couple of days you don't do anything daft.
Anything?
Can you do that for me?
Anything bad? He said.
Daft.
Daft. Define daft.
Stupid. Without logic or thinking. Like a dunderhead.
I do everything without think. I do everything after thinking about it.
As Lou DeClankley has said that, you hear coming up the stairs the innkeeper just pounding with heavy foot.
I'm gonna yell down the stairs. Don't worry, everything's fine.
I'm gonna kind of call down the stairs to Minnie Lou. You all right down there?
You're a fucking bastard! I hope you fucking choke and die on your own cat's tongue.
One, that's fucked up, and two, yes, I am technically a bastard.
Does one of us know how to cast Mend to fix the door?
I do.
I do.
That is an excellent question, says the innkeeper as he reaches the top of the stairs and just menacingly.
I also have right tool for the job, so I'm like, I have a bunch of woodworking tools already built, made, so I'm like, Lou's just like, I got it, and starts fixing the door real quick.
I
Do you
just
want me to roll anything for it?
You've got mending, right?
I
Should
just
have it.
I just kind of look at the broken door.
I do.
I'm literally an engineer that builds shit, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fix this by hand.
Just before Lou does that, after the innkeeper started freaking out about the broken door, Zapar kind of just turns around, looks at the broken door, and is like, "Oh my God! What? How did this happen?" Turns back to the innkeeper. I swear, we will find the ones responsible.
Lou just gives you a look.
I think I already have found the ones responsible.
Well, us? No.
I think that's going to be a deception check.
No, it's technically not. Because Zapar specifically said us. It was technically only Zapar.
Zapar is included in the us.
Damn it.
Zapar may be technically correct in saying that the rest of them might not have done it, he was including himself in that us, and he is responsible.
Am I taking disadvantage at all?
I'm gonna say yes.
Damn it!
Because you know you're lying.
Yeah, but that always is the case when you're lying. In this case, it's pretty obvious I'm lying as well, though.
Yes, that as well.
Let's see if I can shit in his mouth and convince him it's pudding. That's an
Really?
that's an expression. I'm not actually trying to do that specific thing.
That's
That's the
prestidigitation.
expression.
Does a 13 win?
It beats his 12.
Yes!
He just glares at you, mostly dumbfounded.
Zapar is apparently an excellent liar.
Meanwhile, Calypso just kind of starts repairing the door with mending. Is that what I'm reading correctly?
Yes.
Okay.
I also
Ludiclankly, you said that you were also repairing the door?
Yeah. yeah,
okay.
I heard them.
So now the door is not only repaired, but it's also the most ornate and intricately designed door out of all of the doors in the inn.
As way of apology, Zapar is going to use prestidigitation to basically clean the whole upper floor. Outside of the rooms, obviously. I'm not going into the rooms.
What an invasion of privacy that would be.
No, it's more of the fact that I'm not doing the whole fucking inn for them. I only broke the one door.
Alright, so the door is repaired. I'm hoping my friend here will behave the rest of the night. I am so sorry for our negotiations to have been interrupted. Hopefully this,
That this is the last bit of ruckus I'll be hearing from you all.
I mean, that depends on what you define as ruckus. I assume you still want a show.
Obviously, there's going to be a show.
And you have the best bard in all the realms right here. And I point to Calypso.
And I curtsy.
Not to mention, arguably, the best acrobatist right here. And I point to Silra.
Who, by the way, is currently drunk and, like, laying out on the bed.
and you already were introduced me, the brewmaster.
And I'm the resident magic man. And Zapar actually does the hand wave.
Has hands.
Yep. The resident magic man.
Oh, by the way, this entire time, Lou has still been lifting up like Sapar with one arm. Like, even while repairing the door.
I just kind of look at Lou. I just like, can you put me down now?
No. Well, if you promise, and then when Mini Lou finally gets back up the stairs, I, like, grab him with my, like, split apart arms now, and, like, modify him slightly, and it's just, like, attach him to your back, and now he's, like, a backpack on you.
Get this thing off me.
No. No, you're You're under constant supervision now.
You have 3 seconds.
I'm just gonna say, remember, no ruckus.
When you behave more than a day,
I'll remind you that the soul inside this thing I put in and I can take back out.
Lou unhinges his jaw, and you see the entire grinding mechanism like open up, and it's just like big enough to fit your entire head into. And he's just like, closes back up and just walks away. And Minnie Lou on your back is just like, yeah, I wouldn't mess with him right now.
1 second left. Make your choice. Talking to Minnie Lou.
Oh, activate self-destruct.
You're bluffing.
Oh,
Lou wouldn't have you activate that here.
Are there any windows nearby?
There is a window at the end of the hall.
When Minnie Lou says activate self-destruct, I want to try to grab Minnie Lou and throw him out the window.
No, he's fully attached to Sapar's back. Like, you're gonna have to at least do a strength check for that.
I want to try to do a strength check for it.
Okay.
gosh, this is what happens when the party mom isn't around to mediate.
Gee, I wonder why the party mom isn't around to mediate.
I rolled an 18.
And
Okay.
Minnie Lou's thing, I think that would be at disadvantage, considering
Yeah,
not
it-
only self-destruct has been activated, but also, you know, intimidations.
Mm.
Okay, then a 15.
No, Calypso, that wasn't at you. That was
Oh,
at Minnie Lou.
gotcha.
Okay. So do I do a strength check?
Yeah.
And you said disadvantage?
Yep. What the hell is Minnie Lou's shit at? What the hell?
Lou just said, put Minnie Lou on there, and said something to the effect of, I'll get on you like a spider monkey.
I'm gonna make my first wish on the sword.
Okay.
I want...
Really?
Yes.
You cannot. You are this against having even the most remote supervision.
That's not remote. That's having something literally attached to me. That's not like having Minnie Lou follow me around. That's literally having him attached. That's not remote.
Alright,
It's
let's hear the
remote for
wish.
me.
What was that?
Let's hear the wish.
The wish... I'm gonna have to be careful how I word this because I know how you like to twist wishes. No, not a little bit. You took literally every opportunity in the last campaign to twist a wish. Literally every opportunity.
Alright, let's hear it.
Alright.
Before he makes his wish, Can I roll anything to see if I notice he's about to do this? Because I'm currently walking down the stairs. So I'd probably end up not being here for this.
Um,
Going on, guys? Sorry.
I don't think that you would be noticing because he's not really specifically doing anything special and like making it abundantly clear prior to making the wish.
Okay. So yeah, Lou would be exiting the building about now then.
Yeah.
I shall wish that immediately the mechanized being that is currently on my back will teleport away from me and instead be on Lou DeClankly's back.
And while this is going on, I'm yanking on it, trying to pull it off of Zapar's back.
Okay. Mini Lou disappears from Zapar's back and is attached to Lou DeClankly's back.
Really? Oh yeah, he's a fucking bastard. Did you do the self-destruct joke? Yeah, I fucking did it. They apparently thought it was real, so they really freaked out for a moment.
To be fair, Zapar outright stated that it was a bluff.
Calypso believed it, with every ounce of her being.
Zapar did not. He knew that no way in hell Lou would ever blow up this building, especially not after all the shit that happened.
I am so glad I have established my character.
There is, of course, another reason Zapar did not want Mini Lou on his back. Zapar just...
They would have found the zipper.
Now that that's over with, I go back into the room where I was with Sora, and I'm just going to climb in bed and start cuddling with Sora.
Well, if you would have said that's what you were planning on doing, I thought you were about to go out and do more shenanigans.
And
No.
Calypso, as Zapar's entering the room to do this, what are you doing?
Has the innkeeper left yet?
The innkeeper has gone downstairs, yes.
Alright, I'm going to go into the bedroom, close and lock the door, and become the mayor.
Why?
Why?
He's dead.
He's dead. People know he's dead.
That's why I'm in the room with the door locked.
Wait a second. Don't you get access to his memories?
Yes.
I get access to every detail about him that he would share with an acquaintance.
with a rather general acquaintance. So, like, one of his constituents or something like that.
So...
Yeah.
Not necessarily something that would be something that he would tell his wife, child, or, you know, somebody super duper close to him, or any secrets that he's not sharing with anyone.
That might, however, give us a little insight into places that he's gone. Because surely he's like, hey, I'm going here, I'll be back. So maybe maybe it would at least give us an idea where to start looking.
Yeah. And
Upon noticing this, what does Silra and Zapar do?
Well, Zapar is not really paying attention.
I'm just gonna. I'm assuming that I'm Little Spoon at this point,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna roll my head over and be like, "Don't think this gets you out of the conversation we were having."
What conversation? Zapar is literally gonna play dumb now.
I'm gonna say, no, no, no. That light over there is not running on gas. You don't get to do that to me.
Just like, you're right, it's running on soul power. No? Probably is, actually.
So I'm gonna say, unless you want me to, start talking this conversation out loud again.
I think
While they're mentioning this, what is Calypso doing?
I think that ship has sailed. Calypso's right here anyways, and she's already heard enough.
I mean, I didn't really hear that much. Barely anything.
I'm gonna say, well, to make a joke out of it, we finally figured out why Zapar is the way that he is.
Elaborate. What do you mean when you say the way I am?
Remember, I say this is a joke. But the utter chaos. The what would you call it?
Unbridled
The-
rage?
Yeah. To make the joke out of it, there's no soul in there.
My soul is here. It's just not my property at the moment.
And to continue the conversation, I will gladly help you. Provided the 99 souls that you now owe are...
I'd really rather you didn't help me with this. My hands are already stained. I've already taken, destroyed, and maimed souls. I'd rather your hands not be so stained. Not on my behalf.
I say I appreciate that. I really do. And I'll say we all are a party traveling together. We've been together how long now?
Out of character,
Say-
how long has it been in game since the party first set out together?
In game, it has been about 2 months.
That's all? Wow.
Really?
I would have thought longer.
I know, I would have
thought
thought
it
like
was
6
at
months.
Half a year.
Yeah.
Why? Because we've been at this for 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
The
say,
time
look,
dilation.
we've been through a lot these
Okay.
past few months.
Can I just say that One Piece has been on the air for 28 years now.
Holy
Do you know
fuck.
how long it's been in in the universe from the beginning of the series till where they are now, not including any of the
Filler?
flashback scenes.
Let's see,
I don't know.
including time skips, like the 2-year time skip,
Yep.
like somewhere like 3 or 4 years.
Incorrect. It has been it's been somewhere between 2 years and like 2 to 4 months.
So basically, all of the events before getting time skipped was 4 months. Not even a full semester.
It took place across like 2 to 3 months pre-time skip. Post-time skip is like 1 to 2 months.
Wait, wasn't the time skip 3 years?
It
No,
was
it's
2
not.
years.
Yeah.
I could have swore it was 3 years because it was originally 3 days and then they went 3 years, didn't they?
2 years.
They had a tattoo where they were saying like, "Oh, we were supposed to be at this like day," and then they had it crossed out, and it was 2 years instead underneath.
Huh.
Because when you're a world famous or infamous pirate, the only way you can communicate across the globe is by having a new wanted poster.
Wow. That or having your own, what are those things called? Their version of phones, those snails.
Snails. Well, yeah, but that would involve them having their own snail network, but not like
Which they could do.
that's all run by the Navy.
They
They've shown people getting intercepted by like the Navy on those things all the time. So yeah,
That's why you keep the messages over the snail network cryptic. We meet again in 2 years, not 2 days. Where are they meeting? We don't know. We just know when they're meeting.
okay.
I know
so
almost nothing about One Piece.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was just, trying to,
anyways, Silver was saying,
I say, look, over the past 2 months,
just for funsies, as she says that, Zapar spouts the exact amount of time to the day.
I think we've been through a lot.
2 months, 3 days, 37 minutes, and 87 seconds.
But who's counting?
Zapar just... I'm kidding.
Just has an internal clock going.
Yeah. I'm like, does our time together, the things that we've done, the goals that we're setting out to do, not mean anything?
You know that...
Like,
You know that's
your
not the
hands
case.
are dirty, but we're all involved together.
But my sins should not become yours.
Yeah, you sold your soul. I would like to help get it back.
Does Calypso have anything to say?
At this point, Calypso is pulled out a piece of parchment and is literally just writing any memory of the mares that she feels is important. Like, not even paying attention to what they're saying. Just in the corner doing her own thing. Doing the best she can to give them privacy.
let's see. I guess
I was gonna
Lou is
say-
basically.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, Yeah, Luke goes outside to the Drunken Fish and starts basically, pouring for customers and whatnot. He tries to shake his arms, that way it, like, reconnects back again. But
When
it's
the hell
not.
did Lou do that, by the way? That is fucking nightmare fuel.
Yeah, but Lou is kind of going through some stuff, and, like, Lou's feeling his body changing.
That's called puberty.
Uh,
Lou is going through robot puberty. Oh my god.
Mom, stop fucking at me! This fully becomes like arachnid robot thing and just skitters across the ceiling.
This is some friggin' Rick and Morty shit right here.
But yeah, Liz just trying to get through the night, like pouring drinks and whatnot, but like feeling kind of this strange pounding in his head, which he figures is just frustration as a par.
And I'm gonna say, are we not all involved in your sins? I mean, and I kind of look over at Calypso and I say, look, we have the dear mayor right over there.
I'm gonna look up, just wave, and go back to my writing.
What are you doing, anyways?
Just some writing. Not about you. I promise it's not about you.
And this requires you to somehow be impersonating the mayor, who is dead?
Yeah. Kinda.
Okay then.
I say, look, you have Lou, who currently has the nightmare fuel changes happening to the body, and who seemingly is collecting body parts.
Lou doesn't have a choice, though. We all know that.
Okay. Then we have Calypso, who literally stole the mayor's shadow.
When Sora says Calypso, I look up, go yo, and go back to my writing.
And you have me, who has punched first and asked questions later
Sometimes never.
way too many times. And we're all involved in at least today. Besides, no one, if you want to call it sin, no one in this world is without sin.
Yes, well, the selling of my soul happened a long time ago now. None of you were involved in that. Nor any of the things that I did before we met. My hands were dirty long before I started traveling with you.
And you know, I'd like to help you. I'd like to help get you to where you can wash your hands. Even if that means I might have to crawl through a little bit of the dirt myself.
If you want to help me to wash my hands, so be it. But it should not come at the cost of you dirtying your own on my account.
Well, here's where I say these 99 souls. They have to be much like the mayor, yes.
Or better.
What is the measurement, the qualification?
The mayor's soul was heavily maimed. Partially because of his own crimes, and partially because I assume that my father was feeding on it.
Okay. So it's not necessarily the crime, it's the fact that the soul was maimed.
It was damaged, therefore low quality.
So for instance, if we found somebody who was absolutely corrupt, a horrible person, doing all sorts of horrible criminal things, and their soul was not maimed, that would essentially count for more than one.
I can't say for sure, but that would make sense.
And what then, or how then would the soul of a dragon stack up?
I'd imagine a dragon soul is something a demon does not get their hands on often. So I'm certain that that would go a long way towards paying my debt.
See, we don't necessarily have to dirty our hands to help get you out of this debt. We don't have to go around just randomly killing people to pay off the debt. It can be targeted, is what I'm saying. We can go around and improve the world, and if by improving the world you happen to gather the souls of the people to pay off your own debts,
DM, I have a question. It's kind of a random thing that popped into my head. Would there be an equivalent to private investigators?
There definitely could be, yeah.
I mean, there's scryers.
I hear Nick Valentine has a shop in the middle of the city.
There's also bounty hunters, all sorts of different people that you can hire to if you're trying to find out something or find somebody.
In any case, before I begin paying off my debt, there's something else I should probably take care of. I need to find the survivors from my home village. Not all of that. Not all of the villagers died in that fire that I set.
What are you planning on doing?
I don't know. But I need to find them. And I need to speak with them. I don't particularly feel like I owe them much, considering how they treated me, but I should at least give them a chance to explain themselves. I'm gonna look over at Calypso. So, what exactly are you writing over there?
You're muted.
Right now, I am going through the basics of the mayor's daughter's life.
I see.
Basically doing this. Going through
Yeah,
all the
I can
memories.
definitely see Calypso pulling off something similar to Doctor Strange as he's going through all of the various timelines.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is there any specific questions that any of you have for the mayor's spirit?
I don't.
Wait, that can be done like that?
What are you eating?
Chicken.
Well, it's hard to see. Ju-
Chicken.
just chicken by itself?
Oh, it's got fried rice and teriyaki
Oh, teriyaki chicken. Okay. Well, I can't really see it
sorry.
very well. So.
chicken. Is sarku.
Oh, sarku. Sarku's good. It's
I
been a,
actually have sarku this week.
it's been a while since I've had sarku. For those who don't know, sarku is, we're referring to Sarku of Japan. It's it's a restaurant at the mall.
Yeah, there was one at the food court at the mall that I used to go to when I lived in Michigan.
I was about to say that's definitely not one I recognize.
Yeah, Sarku. They have Japanese food and whatnot. So
Their
Good.
biggest seller is their teriyaki chicken.
oh yeah. I like New Dynasty. I usually get the mushroom chicken.
Anyway,
Alright.
Anyways, yeah.
You want me to roleplay any of the selling alcohol outside, Ellie?
Um, yeah, what, there are a few people starting to gather around outside. Um,
Of course, it's good booze.
right?
The Drunken Fish only has the best.
The people who are beginning to gather are mostly wearing black, as they are beginning to mourn and lay flowers outside of the mayor's office building, as they then come across the street and begin to order drinks. The inn, um, the bar hall for the inn, is getting quite full, and some of the crowd is spilling out into the street right now. And, as you assist the barkeep, with anyone who's spilling out into the street, many of them are mostly asking specifically for the local favorites.
My dear, you gotta try some of our newer. You gotta try some of this stuff. I make some keen alcohols. What's your flavor? And actually, I just go ahead and just start. I'll pour a couple regular lagers. For some of the people, but I'm it's like, hey, come on, try some of my stuff. And you'll have a unique experience on this day. And Lou's just trying his best not to look incredibly terrifying right now, because his mask keeps on sort of slipping off, revealing more of the machine. One of his arms is split in two, and it's just he's just oh no, everything's fine.
The fuck, are those goblins sending updates to his software or something?
Maybe. We'll find out. Um, as you're doing, as that is happening, several of the patrons are kind of just the cherry ale will be fine. Thank you. If you don't mind.
Oh no, no, well, we do have cherry ale. Also, I'm have you tried this? I call this the Zapar, and I bring out a s'more drink. On the plus side, having this split into two, it means I can hold two drinks with one hand, with one arm.
Alright, I'm gonna have you roll performance on that one.
Alright. Okay, you said performance? Does it have to be can it be sleight of hand? Because I have a 0 in performance.
No, because you are trying to act normal while trying to convince people to, try something out of the norm.
Hey, 15.
Alright, I'll allow it. They hesitantly kind of grab the shot and are... they did enjoy it.
So
We have all sorts of drinks.
So I'm gonna give Sora a quick kiss and tell her we can talk more about this later. And I'm actually going out to the bar as well. Zapar wants to get his drink on too.
Does either Zapar or Silra have any questions specifically um, for the mayor's soul before the mayor disappears?
Um,
I don't in particular.
do you happen to know where Mortavarius is now, where Alistair is now?
Let me see if I can find that memory. And then I
That's
will
gonna
dig
be a
for it.
no.
Unfortunately, that's not something he would publicly share.
Thought not. And I'm just gonna keep walking out the door. That was my only question.
Okay.
Alright.
Calypso, do you have anything specific that you're trying to recall?
Trying to get information about his daughter. Trying to get information about his wife. I assume he had one if he has a daughter.
I mean, not necessarily.
Like family life, trying to get information about kind of what people liked about him. Basically just trying to get a good sense of who he was and his public persona.
Alright. For the most part, his public persona was that of a friendly bureaucrat who was assisting people throughout their entire political career. Just making things easier and better for the townsfolk. His daughter was lost 3 years ago, and he had a very good connection with her. She went missing 3 years ago, and he hasn't seen her since. He publicly shares that he has no further information about it, and, he had a very good and loving relationship with her, and he regrets that she has gone missing. His wife has, for the most part, stayed out of the limelight, and he has a good connection with her. However, because she doesn't like the public eye, she does not like being discussed publicly.
Which means that there's a chance we could later question her later. She might have information the mayor didn't. That's good to know.
Possibly. From many of his public outings, he perceives that the general standing of himself within the public of the city is very well received, and he happens to have a rather good and upstanding public appearance. Was there
Okay.
anything else?
That was the main things I wanted to get. I am also, after I get all of my information together, I am going to write I'm going to write the tragedy of Ross Robert, of Mayor Ross Robert,
In order to perform it for the town tonight.
Robert Ross.
Oh, okay, I thought it was Ross Robert.
Robert Ross.
See, we say the family names first. We're like the Japanese.
Yes, it's Bob's evil half-twin,
That's right.
identical twin.
How does that work?
Don't question it. It's D&D, it just works, okay?
Let's see. So I guess Lou is still outside slinging drinks. Sapar, are you heading to the inn's bar or the Drunken Fish?
Why would Zapar go to the inn's bar? He wants the best.
All right. As soon as you come out, like Lou waves at you with the messed up arm, and then suddenly it just snaps back, but it's now different than it was when it was before. But it's now just one hand again.
You
It's spikier and a little bit scarier looking.
you having some trouble?
No, no, no problem.
Mini Lou comes up and smacks him on the back of his head just to get him out of his cycle.
I look at Minuo. What the hell is happening to him?
I'm not entirely sure. This is something a bit different. But I think it does have to do with our creators. I mean, all I am getting is the image of a spider getting constantly sent towards Lou.
Part of me wants to use another wish to forcibly summon Lou's creators. But I'm not going to. That would be irresponsible.
As irresponsible as using one of them to remove an obviously joking time bomb.
It wasn't about it being a time bomb. He didn't want it on his back, and it wouldn't get off. He could have killed it. He could have killed Mini Lou, but he didn't want to.
Here.
He saw that.
You love this news.
He saw that as the best way to get Mini Lou off of himself without hurting him. It would have been very uncomfortable to cuddle with Sora with Miniloo stuck to his back.
Okay.
That was
Moving on.
a big part of the reason he did not want Miniloo on him.
Okay. Well, no, I'm like that. If it would have happened that way, I'm like, Minnie Lou would have gotten off your back and just been like, proceed, and like then vividly watch. Just be like,
That would have been even worse, actually. that would have been creepy.
All right.
Zahar just, well, now I don't want to. That's weird.
So what is Silbra up to right now? You're muted.
The real question would be, how much of my alcohol have I gone through? Like, how much am I still plastered? That's the main thing.
You have sobered up a little bit.
Okay.
Enough to be ambulatory.
Oh, good.
How much of the conversation does Silver remember?
I'm gonna.
Turner, we lost Calypso.
Oh no.
I'm back.
I'm going to hop up out of the bed and make my way out to the Drunken Fish.
Alright. And Zahar, you're drinking?
I am asking for some apple ale.
oh, right away. I'm like Mr. Zafar, and hands you like a glass with his now kind of like evil-looking hand.
I am actually trying not to touch the weird-looking hand as I'm taking the glass.
Like it looks like it has like edgelord armor on it, not like it's like gross.
Okay. Then Zahar just kind of eyes it with that kind of look of what the fuck, but he just takes it normally.
I posted
Col-
GIF.
And Calypso?
Once I am done with my with writing my song, how busy is the inn right now?
It's pretty busy. The inn is at capacity and has their patrons kind of spilling out into the street. It's kind of it's very packed.
Alright, I am going to. Let me see here.
There's like 40 people at the bar itself and then another like 20 people out in the street. Which is rather full for a small tavern like this.
Honestly, you'd think it'd be even fuller with all the looky-loos, from, people that want to pay respects and looky-loos for, like, the mayor died here.
Well, there are several looky-loos passing by, but none of them are, like, actually staying.
Celebrate the mayor's life and, with limited edition alcohol.
All right. What I would like to do is I would like to start descending the stairs and with my loot, and I am going to cast Fog Cloud. And oh, hold on one sec. I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud to come down the stairs and start rolling around the bar to get everyone's attention to me. And as I slowly descend the stairs, I start playing the tragedy of Mayor Ross Robert, or Robert Ross.
All right. Did we happen to get lyrics for that right away, or no?
I'm working on them.
No, but we have
I'm hoping
lyrics.
to have them by next session.
We have lyrics for the other song that Calypso is famous for.
Yes. Lyrics for Ode to Brave Sir Goatfucker has lyrics.
Lovely.
Let's,
All right.
let's just pretend that we heard a beautiful remembrance song in the name of the mayor.
As this is happening, since this has been a couple hours since we started, does anyone need to go to the bathroom?
I
Get
I
refills on water?
I could do with a short break.
All right. Let's take like 10 minutes. 10
Okay.
minutes. Okay?
Alrighty.
All right, we'll be right back.
Doesn't look like Nat's back yet.
All right. So, we're back. Well, most of us. We're still waiting for Silra to return. There we go.
I'm back.
Everybody's back. Yay.
Yay.
My keyboard is still 404.
I am going to quickly go into the tavern and ask the innkeeper if he's got any apples.
I think we got some out back. Maybe there might be some on the apple tree. It's right next to the olive tree.
I'm going to go out back and I'm looking for apples. I'm basically going to grab as many apples as I can.
Alright, that's gonna be a nature check.
Alrighty.
Make sure you grab an apple and not an olive.
I flash of genius you.
Yeah, so you find the apple tree, and it has 6 apples that are ripe for the picking.
Damn. I was hoping for more. Oh well.
I gave you flash of genius, which adds a +5 to your. No, wait, let me just double check. It's my intelligence modifier. That would be a +4.
So, 19.
He still successfully found the apples.
Well, I'm like, it might mean more apples.
He has identified an additional 30 that are growing and plump, but not yet quite fully ripened.
It'd be perfect
Is-
for candy apples. The sour and the sweet.